Hello everybody, it's Wyvern here, doing a bit of quick match gameplay. Oh wow, we got some lizards here to play against for our first game of the day. Why not? We haven't done greenskins, or I haven't done greenskins against lizards in quite a while. So, what to do? We do black orcs, which I think are pretty solid in this match. Don't know if I want to do a Goblin Great Shaman. I'm kind of tempted just because it'll be something a little different. Grimgore, he's fun, but Grimgore. What to do, what to do. Decisions. I do think Nasty Skulkers are practically mandatory here because they're just good. Actually, we might try Azag. Let's scrap these guys. We'll bring Azag. We'll bring Rusty Errors. We'll bring the AP Clunes. The Warlords boys. And then we'll jack our front line up with Savage Orcs. And we can also bring the Savage Orc Bagons, which would be interesting. Because it might actually be tankier against dinosaurs than normal boars. The main problem here would be enemy pterodon sniping. So against that, we're actually going to get a lovely zoning tool known as Vindictive Glare. Let's see. We don't necessarily need Itchy Nuisance. We even care about Sneaky Stab, and I could go just completely stripped down, bring nothing but Vindictive Glare. Azag definitely doesn't need to have the full kit. We're going to bring Soul Blight, not going to bother with Purple Sun, no need for Fate of Buna, no need for Doom and Darkness. We're just going to do Spirit Leech and Soul Blight. These guys, maybe chevron them up a little bit, just to get a little more duration on it, just so that they don't rout at the sight of a dinosaur. Otherwise, maybe some Savage Orc Errors. Might not be a bad idea. With this sort of build, we're going to be struggling if my opponent decides to flank me, but at the same time, I'm not sure I'm that concerned about being flanked. We could dump some chevrons on these guys, and maybe throw on a Wand of Jet and a Sneaky Stab. And I think that's decent. I think that gives us some okay tools there, without completely compromising everything. And you know, try to make it work. I want an Itchy Nuisance. I'm kind of debating how badly I want it. Oh, I definitely don't need this. I completely forgot about that. How much is Itchy Nuisance? 153 gold. What could I dump? I could dump Foe Seeker, and that still doesn't quite get me there. I do want Itchy Nuisance, though, so... There we go. Alright, we worked something out. And we can start battle. To be honest, I could have cut down, I guess, the Savage Orcs down to normal Orc boys, but I do prefer the Savage Orcs. They are a little more mobile, having 37 speed instead of 31, maybe 33. I'm not entirely sure, but they're much less mobile. And it's one of those weird things, but I do like it on shooting infantry. I like having that additional mobility, that additional flexibility. I definitely want them there just in case my opponent decides to go with some annoying chameleon skink play. My opponent's probably not going to try it. Well, you never know. He might try to match me in the front line. That's probably what I would do. But well, that's because I like to do weird stuff. So, who am I to say? We're going to find out pretty soon. If my opponent goes with a bunch of, say, pterodons, I think I should be in an okay spot. Oh, crap. He outnumbers me. He outnumbers me by a lot. Holy hell. What is this? What is this madness? Alright. So we're going to deploy our Savage Orc Bigguns there. We're going to deploy our Gobos there. This guy can be there. You, I don't know. Here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. The Nasty Skulkers, we obviously don't want our Nasty Skulkers getting their... No, no. 5. We don't want our Nasty Skulkers getting their faces pounded in by, say, my chameleon skinks especially. That would be pretty friggin' terrifying. Well, this might be as a bunch of... this could also be like a Crocsgore and skink mix, which would be annoying, to be quite honest, with you guys. I hope there's... I don't know. It's probably going to be a pretty skink-heavy build. There's no way you get this much numbers with normal lizards. But regardless, we're going to stick with this, and we do have a little bit of flexibility with Azag. throw out our good luck, have fun, and go for it. Oh, you know, it is a very skink-heavy build. This should be interesting. I don't know. Alright. Try to overwhelm those guys. You guys. Try. What is it? It's a bunch of skinks. Okay. What we could also try to do is try to disengage this guy. Alright. You guys. And we're gonna pop our wah. These guys need to be defending. And these guys need to be defending. We're getting hit by that. You know what? That's whatever. And now what we're going to do is we're going to clock that poor bugger with that. In the meantime, you guys need to focus down him. You guys need to focus down him. And in the meantime, we got a connection. That's something. But they're going to try to sneak. Are those spear riders? They're just spear riders. So it might not be that bad. God dang it. Alright. And we're going to pop that. We're going to keep these guys on the defensive. Now if these guys dive in, not the end of the world there. My opponent is trying to get on top of Azag, which we really don't want. We did manage to rout him off, which is really good there. We can keep pushing. Some of our troops are... Oh my goodness, you guys should be moving. You guys should also be collapsing over there. You guys should be pushing over there. You know, we're doing A-okay. We're doing A-okay. You guys need to focus on him. Forget those guys. That is completely not worth. And we're getting hit by... See, it's like, yeah, my opponent's focusing me with that, but we'll be okay. You guys get in on them. You guys get in over here. Oh, that's Temple Guard. I didn't even realize that. We're going to get a nice little snare here. Get them. And you can see the Goblin firing line is really, really paying dividends here. I don't know where Azag went, though. Where are you? Oh, he's on the ground. I didn't even realize it. Shows how much I know. We're going to pop him with that. 6. Defend. Guard mode. Focus him. You can see the Cold One Spear Riders over there really melting that guy down. We're going to be able to hit him with... Or hit these guys with a sneaky stabbing. We're going to hit them with a charge. Oh no, this is actually really bad for us. Azag's over there is getting overwhelmed. Now, fortunately, my opponent doesn't have much in the way of fear and terror anymore. But if Azag here dies, you need to get in there. Come on, come on, come on. If we can get Azag off the ground, we will be... Come on, come on. Dodge and weave, boy! Dodge and weave! You guys, what the hell are you doing? Get back in there. Alright. Azag managed to get off the ground, which is really important for us. And we can now start collapsing on them. Temple Guard over there need to go. Alright, there we go. This is interesting. My opponent still has a lot of shooting, which could potentially be disastrous for me. But at the same time, we do have some nifty tools of our own. Over here, our Savage Orcs, of course, are going to be able to... That was god-awful, and I think I just murderized my own guys a lot more than I murderized them. But there goes the Statue of Spite, which kind of sucks. Temple Guard, just run, just run. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I done goofed. You got the Spirit Leech. Oh, that was brutal stuff. I might have just blown the game. I don't know. This is gonna be tight. It's gonna be really, really tight. Oh boy, those guys over there. Well, I don't know. It's gonna be close, but can we pull it off still? Did Azag die? I think Azag is dead, which kind of sucks. My opponent still has a lot of tools on the field. It's a little scary. Goodness. Come on, get out of there. I don't know. What are you guys? Oh, you're spinning loons. Guess, like, I don't know. If my guys all start routing out the field, this could be game right here. I'm going to pop Wand of Jet because we don't have Winds of Magic for anything anyway. Yeah, this might snowball into a rout because my opponent just did such a good job sniping the big boy over there. God damn it. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, with no leadership, this could still swing pretty badly. I don't know. I think it's going to be a loss. First game, crushing defeat because the Croxy mob came back last second, the nick of time at the end there. They still have this unit of Temple Guard, which is incredibly frustrating. And my opponent still does have his Blood Statuettes, which is really annoying. This, yeah, it's probably going to be a disaster. I don't know if I can get... That guy does have his annoying... Yeah, it sucks. Lord sniping, pain in the posterior. Got him. That's something. But at this point it just doesn't matter because nobody's going to rally. I've only got like a handful of goblins and they're just not going to be able to pull this one together. My opponent's actually doing a good job chasing my troops off the field, and yeah, we misplayed it. We actually got basically added in the bag until I just let Azag get dumpstered. So, moral of the story, guys, don't let your units get caught. Oof, we're getting shot. Run, little boy. Yeah, well, he's gonna get caught now, which kind of blows. Ah, well, this game. Ugh, you guys won't be able to deal with the Temple Guard. That's gonna be it. That's why you gotta watch out for Lord sniping. Had my Lord not, had Azag not snapped, we would have had that one in the bag, but I got too close. I was trying to get in and do some harass still, and that was a misplay, so, oh well. What can you do? Yeah, my opponent's build, honestly, my opponent didn't play that particularly well. I just completely blew it. So, what can you do? We had the front line fight. We had the... we took down his cav pretty handily. Like, his Temple Guard won out, but besides that, we got like a perfect wall off. It basically shows, don't screw up. But, let's see, what are we going to be here? Skaven, maybe. I don't know. I haven't done Skaven. There's the factions I just don't run all that often, so why not some Skaven? My opponent gonna stay high elves. We'll see. I don't know if he's staying high elves. If he is, then I don't know. Oh wow, wood elves, great. Screw this. I hate wood elves. Alright. How are we gonna do this? I don't even know if I want to bother with, like... I don't know what I want to do here. I guess we can bring some Doom Wheels. Maybe like a Warp Lightning Cannon. I really don't like this matchup. I think it's terrible. This is probably one of the worst matchups in the game, in my opinion. I know some people... I've seen some people insist this is one that's like super favorite to this game, but I don't think so. At least on a map like this, we might have a decent chance. I'm not even going to bother with Doom Rocket. None of those. Oh, this one's actually kind of tempting. Skitter Leap would be entertaining. Or Skrulk. Not bad. We don't... Pestilent Breath's good against the elves. Wither... Not really useful. Summons are obviously always useful. Obviously we do one or two abilities. Not really sure if I actually want Pestilent Breath even. I don't know. Bless with Filth. Don't really need it that much. We're going to dump some of these in favor of spears. But we do have a warp landing cannon to hopefully pressure cavalry. This is a pretty small map, so that might give us a bit of an advantage there. I wish Night Runners were just so stupidly expensive. And it makes it really tough to scrape together an army you're happy with. I can give this guy his armors. And he's ready, so I don't know. There we go. Ugh, this could be rough. We'll see. I really don't like this match, but what can you do? I'm too lazy to swap off a faction once I've already picked it. Maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe we can scare leap forward, get like a jump. It kind of depends. If my opponent doesn't go for like some cheesy kiting crap, we should be good. But if he does, this is gonna be annoying. We don't really have enough tools to deal with Deepwood Scout spam or Deepwood Scouts with Swift Troopers especially. I don't really have the tools to crack Way Watchers or to catch them. And if my opponent has a Ryan, he can just run around like a chump for the entire game, and I can't do nothing. So we'll see. Well, I guess this is a small map, so that is nice. So that is one of the only good things about this map for me, is that it's small. So we can hopefully gap close more easily. Put the wheel in the back because we don't want to get immediately sniped by like a horde of Way Watchers. We're gonna go. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Get some width on our main formation here. I don't like using Skaven Slaves as the shield because Wild Riders do cause fear, and that, in my experience, tends to result in Skaven Slaves not lasting that long. Because with Skaven Slave spears, they just get run over. They don't even have a charge defense against large, so like if your opponent knows that, he's just going to charge in his Wild Riders and immediately tear out you. Let's see, put you in with the Stormvermin. Put you in there as well. He does have his little shield buff that's going to give everyone here improved shielding, which is nice. And then you guys can be control group 6. It doesn't matter. And then you guys are gonna. I really want Skaven to get their war blocks already. Not having them is such a pain. You basically have nothing. Sometimes you can't catch anything, and yeah, it's kiting. It's kiting. Pull back and go. At least it's Deepwood Scouts by the look of it. Is that a Glady? It is. We're gonna pull back. Yep, and they're immediately focusing on my cannon. Such fun. What are those Wild Riders? Yay! All right, you go there. Like, God, this is so unfun. There's no way. There's just no way to put this kindly. I absolutely hate this matchup. All right, you go. Well, prey. That's good. My opponent's wasting prey on me. Oh, there's my cannon. All gone. Are those my storm? Okay, they're not. At least that's something. I might lose my doom wheel there. So. Goodness. Good lord. Opponent's slipping up on his micro there, which is saving me. That's like a huge saving grace. But even then... Oh, God. Like, where's the summon? It just summon. My summon didn't go down where it was supposed to. Ugh. Screw this. And of course, my opponent's already healed this ridiculous thing. I absolutely hate this. I know I'm ranting and mad, but this match, such garbage. I should have really swapped. That's what you get, I guess, for not switching. I guess it's what you deserve for not swapping factions in such a bad match. Yay, turn. Plus, my opponent's got the healer here. He's just got a spell slinger there to heal his troops. So I'm not even going to be able to do anything to his lord. He's just going to run away. And keep kiting. Did my Night Runners run? One of them got run down. Ugh. Summons don't have any range, and just garbage. Just garbage. I haven't prayed. What a fun game. You're never going to hear me say anything good about this match. If there's a match you should always avoid, guys, it is this one. It is absolute garbage, and until CA gives us some decent ranged options, you basically don't have anything going for you as Skaven. You're screwed, in my opinion. Your ranged options are too expensive. This is not GG, this was garbage. You can watch me get salty as I play, but if there's a match that is really not worth your time and effort, is this one. Ever. Your chances are the high elf player is always going to go with a cancerous build that's basically just centered like this and kiting and skirmishing with you for the entire game. And you can't do anything. They can basically snipe whatever lord you bring. With, say, Lady. If it's a small map like this one, you can get into... The thing is that your artillery is immediately exposed and at risk. If it's a big map, it just gives them way too much room to maneuver. I could have deployed my artillery further back, I suppose, but really, it's just such a trash match. I really should have swapped. I should have swapped to, like, Bretonia. And run the Wood Elves over, because it's not worth giving up that sort of game, giving that your opponent any semblance of respect in that sort of situation. Let's see. I know that's harsh, but it's true. Awakening of the Wood. Do I want it? No. I don't even know if I want regrowth, really, because I'm probably not gonna really... Well, I don't know. Go with that. We'll bring some Grail Guardians. No, they're not kind of a meta pick, but they're fun. I like them. Bring a whole bunch of Peasant Bows with Fire Arrows. Front line of Men-at-Arms. People actually have been recommending it when I've seen some doing Men-at-Arms with, like, high chevrons. Maybe we'll try that this game. See if they hold up better. They do have 46 melee defense, which is definitely not bad. Then we want some Grail Knights. Some Knights of the Realm. We have Bombardment, we've got more Ascension Effect. We lack Fear and we lack Terror, which is nice against Beastmen, but you know, we can get by without it. I think we're gonna dump one of these guys though for the Defenders of Lee. I think. Maybe I don't know. Trying to think of how to revamp this. Perhaps we could go for like a heavy-duty infantry build, to be honest. But I definitely want some archery to zone off things like Centigores. What we could do is dump all of that and keep the... I definitely want the Grail Guardians. We're going to use them as an anchor, I think. Maybe some Foot Squires. Trade with the Vestigores a bit. Some Grail Guardians, or Grail Knights. The Companions of Canal, they're tempting, but at the same time, I just don't feel it. Men-at-Arms with Shields, maybe Spearmen-at-Arms with Shields. And then... Knights Errant. Can I get... Oh, how can I squeeze in one more archer? I have to dump one of you guys. At that point, might as well upgrade you guys to fire archers, I guess. And these guys, they can. They're 29 gold, so yeah, we got our chevrons. We got to build, guys, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. This isn't necessarily the sort of build I usually run. I usually go with more heavy calf presence against VCs, but with this, we only got 3 non-main. Oh, the Grail Guardians are technically a calf, but they're going to sit tight probably around the Enchantress and kind of womp on people. My opponent's probably going to go with like some sort of Cygor spam, which is so annoying. If he doesn't, well, that's a pleasant surprise. Might put us in a better spot. We'll see. We will see. I really do think Skaven versus Wood Elves is a pretty trash matchup. I'm not entirely sure what people insist it's like really easy, but honestly, I've seen on the forums, I've seen people insist that it's like almost unwinnable for or unwinnable for Wood Elves, but I don't think that's true at all. A Wood Elf player that knows what they're doing with Fear, Terror, and just kiting you can really smush you. Hey, David. Good to see you watching. This loading time. There we go. Alright. How am I going to do this? You guys can go like so. You guys can be a little bit back. I really want this. Yeah, unfortunately, so this is what I think it was. I haven't really been paying attention to the news too much, but I think Ella or whoever, or Grace or whoever does the PR for CA was saying that apparently we're not going to get the Lord pack until after Three Kingdoms hits, which kind of sucks. Not getting a Lord pack until not getting a Lord pack until then. Alright, my opponent's got some stuff. He's gotten... Okay. Does he have a cat? It's Malagor. Is that the Cygor summon? It is. Savage Demi. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Oh well. We're going to pull our Grail Knights back. Are these both Minotaurs with Grey Weapons? They are, which is actually kind of perfect, to be quite honest. We're going to send you guys after them. We're going to detach you. And then we're going to focus one of these Minos. And apparently these guys don't think they're obligated to listen. Goodness. Enchantress is now in the pits. And we can cast a buff there. And then a nuke there. And then pull back. That's oof. Just look at those Minotaurs go down like absolute 9-pins. Like, sure, they're melting some of our guys, but look at... Oh, oof, you get out of there. Alright, so they're routing. We can switch to them. You guys need to get over there and... Get in on them. Get in on the Minotaurs. And they got a terror bomb? What? Oh, Axe of Men. Crap, I did not realize he had that. Oof, oof. That you need to get back here and defend. You need to get in there. Enchantress needs to pop that. Are you guys not doing anything? Goodness. Mow him down. It's gonna be rough. We'll see. Well, we're dragging down the Cygor ASAP, which is really nice. Rail Guardians get in there. Fate needs to run like hell. You need to get in here and defend. My opponent's completely missing his Minotaurs right now, which is really saving me. If he would spot them, this match would immediately go down the drain. Like this this match would be, I think, right now over. We're gonna pull back our peasants. Greenlight's gotta go back here and just have Korok's Men Rippers. We're still chasing those guys. That is not the greatest investment of resources ever seen, but what can you do? We can go over there, pull back to here, deal with the Man Rippers. This is an atrocious engagement. Don't let him brace. And then focus the Gorbel. There we go. Now that they're tied down in melee, we can switch out. These guys are getting hit by something. We can rear charge them though. Rail Guardians are in there. We can push them into the fight. Look at the archers. The archers will actually do quite a bit of damage too. That's another thing people I don't think realize just how much damage archers can do, even to armored targets. They're no joke. We're definitely not bombarding our own guys. We're gonna cast a thing on our foot squires. Start melting them. Pull you guys over there. Where's my Grail Knights? There we go. Get in on the big boys. They're so slow. But you can see this guy, without the Axe of Men, he's not really terror routing my guys, so at least that's something. These guys can go in and zone away the Vestigors. Look at those guys still chasing the darn Centaurs and throwing axes. It's so ridiculous. They're doing their best. Are you guys not going to deal with the Gorbel? They're just leaving the peasants here. They're like, the peasants will get it. The peasants got this. You know, they'll do fine. This is fine, and that's gonna be game. Yeah, the fact that CA isn't gonna give us save replay, that's not what save. I've got plenty of matches that I need to cast right now anyway, but yeah, CA that's a bit disappointing. I don't know what to say really. Oh, Vampire Coast. I can do some Vampire Coast. That's fine. But actually, there's a strat I want to try against Wood Elves or High Elves, or one of those factions. Well, probably not High Elves, but definitely Wood Elves that I was recommended. So I would like to see it. But yeah, CA is definitely. It's definitely not. Well, it's Beastmen. That's okay, but we'll do Vampire Coast. That's okay. I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking about doing something like off meta. Bring. Let's see. We can do deck droppers with handguns probably because they'll help zone away if my opponent decides to go with, say, a bunch of Centaurs or units like that. They'll give us a good option. Plus, they'll be good against, say, Minotaurs. My opponent goes with a bunch of Bestigors. We should be. I don't know. We can bring like one unit of Depth Guard. Do I want Vampire Fleet Captain? Not with. We could do Best. That's tempting. We could just do Noctilus, be like this lazy standard, but we'll do something off meta. Vampire Fleet Admiral with no Gaze of Nagash. We don't need. Screw Van Hell's Dance Macabre. No need for any of these. Just Indication of the Neck and Summons. Ooh, this is actually a pretty awesome ability. Damn. All right. Oh yeah, I hoped for that too. I thought they said early. I think at some point they said early 2019. At this point, I think it's just a mess. I don't know what to say. I'm not thrilled, but what can you do? Our opponents could bring harpies, which would be rough. Because they could run down the deck droppers. Or at least dissuade them from sticking around. I think we'll do like zombie pirate gunnery mobs as a second line. Should I bring sirens? Sirens could mess with my opponent's push. And then like Tide of Skjold and a whole bunch of pirate deckhands. Maybe like that. I don't know, this is a bit of like a not synergizing build, but we can drop one of these guys. Don't know if the sirens are really necessary. I was tempted to try Depth Guard, but we can get more of them. You can drop one of these guys for another pole arm. Ooh, trying to min-max here. I am on 3 kingdoms. Probably not, to be honest. To be quite honest with you, I don't. I've watched some of the gameplay of it. I've never been too much. I've never been too much of a Total War fan, to be honest. Warhammer got me like hooked, but it's more because I like Warhammer and I like how different all the factions are and how unique everything is. And it's like not all that Total War-y, and I know some people really hate that, but it's what got me into Warhammer, Total War Warhammer here. And I personally don't think there'll be much, if any, 3 kingdoms. It just doesn't really interest me. Like the only Empire, the only Total War I liked before then was Empire, and I know people hated on Empire a lot, but I liked Empire simply because of the time period. So yeah, I just don't see myself putting in much, if any, time. If it's not like a time period that interests me combat-wise. I think it's an interesting time period historically speaking, but combat-wise, just not something. I'm not like the biggest fan of that style of warfare. Yeah, I know Shogun has like a really good reputation as well. I do believe I've got that one, but once again, it's not something I've really played. Like I said, Empire, I really liked Empire because I like the historical time period. But holy hell, a lot of these guys are like screaming all the time. Please silence yourselves, is what all I can say there. But okay, it seems to be a big push. Okay, you think you're gonna be clever? Oh, that is kind of, I don't know. I guess it's kind of clever. This is... You guys need to retreat. We're just going to let those guys die. And we're going to push you guys through to here. And in the meantime... That's just normal Centigores. We already got Khazrak out of the fight. The Sirens are going to bog them down real good. Oh my god, poor Khazrak. This is just so messed up. Those guys, they're just so unbalanced. I should feel bad, but goodbye, Khazrak. Is this not gonna be goodbye? Is he gonna get away? No, he's not. No, there we go. And there goes the terror. And I suppose that's practically speaking game. I just don't see how they come back from this at this point. We're gonna focus on the Bray Shaman now. I was probably going to try to use him to keep things together, but Goreherd can go over there. You know, the Centaurs are kind of chewing through my front line there, or my side flanks there, but by the time they get anything done, they're not really going to be able to do anything. Yeah, maybe I should try Shogun 2 sometime. I'm just not attracted by games where all the factions basically look the same and play the same, as far as I've been able to tell. That's really my main gripe, I guess. Poor guy. The Sirens here. The Sirens actually hold up really well because of that debuff, probably. They're dropping these guys attack a whole bunch. And I don't know what you clowns are doing, but this is just a demo derby. I feel horrible. This is like pure scumbaggery, to be quite honest. I don't like. I basically came in able to snipe my opponent's lord. He had nothing. He shouldn't have brought Kazrak, but even with Morgar, I would have been able to pressure him horribly with the Vampire Fleet Admiral and the two Rotting Leviathans. And there's not much he could have. I don't know. He could have brought like a bunch of Minotaurs with great weapons, I guess. But like they would have struggled to get through that front line, and they would have been getting shot the whole time. That like we had 5 units shooting. I don't know. Rotting Leviathans are cool though. Just wish they would scale back something. Is this deck droppers are nuts? I don't. This is like one of the first times I've used them. But I usually avoid using them on purpose. But they're so stupid. Any Tomb Kings? Well, Tomb Kings, we can do that. This is gonna be. Why is everyone doing Beastmen? Why is everyone doing Beastmen? Let's see. Not like a. To be fair, it's not a bad matchup for Tomb Kings, but. Oof. We can just do a bunch of trash. Some Tomb Scorpions. Do Arkans, etc. So many choices. Could do Kalita. Could bring a Bone Giant. If my opponent brings like. What to do. We could do the Blessed Legion of Demonetization. We might do that. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. There's my Tomb King. We'll bring in one of War Sphinx for once. I don't normally do that, but you know what? For once, it'll be something special. I'm gonna drop Tomb Strike because we don't really need terror if we're already causing terror. We got Reanimate, we got My Will Be Done, we got the Curse. Sweet, sweet. We got Amulet of Fasta. Scorpion. Whoop. And then we'll get a Tomb Prince. Throw him on there for the mobile anti-large. We'll keep the Tomb Strike so we have a little bit of stuff there. We're in the beasts there. What else do we got? Lich Priest of Death. Gonna throw him on a horse. Gonna give him not and kills Kanapai, but actually we do want that. This is if my opponent brings Bestigorsh. We're gonna punish him with something fierce. We don't need a Fate of Buna. Do Spirit Leech and be scummy, but it's just a little pricey where to cut corners. That's the real question here. We could bring Nagakar and Horseman to cover our back line better. I'm kind of tempted to do so because we're relying on our shooting for anti-large anyway. This ought to be entertaining, if nothing else. Who knows? That's such a ridiculous build, but we'll see. Oof. I really don't know. But, let's see. This build, it's kind of, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure it's good against beastmen because it's very reliant on foot archers, and beastmen are usually good at interfering with those. But at the same time, we do have some zoning. We've got a decent amount of cav. If my opponent goes with Centigores, we can bog them down. Could have brought a net, but I don't think net's really that good against beastmen because they usually have so much mobile. Well, netting one isn't going to save you. We'll see. My opponent goes super elite, which he might have to, because that's another part of the problem here, is that because beastmen have to be prepared for monster spam. Super elite's often the way they go. So if my opponent does go super elite, we're going to be in a good spot. If he does like the standard Centigore throwing axe Pestigore thing, this is going to be a rough cop for him to counter, I think. I forget what Pestigore's charge bonus is though. I think it's like in the 30s, which is pretty nuts for infantry. I think they have better charge than Black Orcs. It's pretty bonkers. Alright. My opponent went elite. So this could be very beneficial. We've got a lot of debuffs. I think we'll see how it goes. I might be completely pointlessly overconfident here, but it's elite. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about it. We'll see. And before I get completely dumpstered. You guys, let's go here. The sad thing is that the Skeleton Horsemen are just such garbage. I brought them here because they have high mass and they're like, I didn't have enough points for another Nakaran Horseman. But okay, you guys, you can actually just throw in with them. Doesn't really matter. Oh my god, these guys are loud. Really, it's pretty scary. So we'll go. My opponent has a Cygor. We'll just march up on him. Basically, I don't have any units that are valuable like for him to just snipe with a Cygor. We don't even have a Tomb Guard. King to catch the Scorpion Legion, I guess. But yeah, no Cygor. So what is this? Some Gores, super Chevron Gores. That's really weird. Morgar. Centigores with grey weapons in the back. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go stomp on some Gores. And we're going to force an engagement here. You can go engage on them. You can collapse on them. We don't want to lose our high-massed defenses. Yeah, there we go. Our unfriendly neighborhood. Turn off fire at will. Oh my goodness, they're just going through. They don't give a darn. All right. You guys get in there. Get out. And you guys get in. I love how the Centigores just like pile through. They don't have a care in the world. They just don't. It's okay. We're gonna hit them, and then we're gonna. Oh my goodness, you dummies! My guys are like piling in like a bunch of Muppets. Look at the Nehekaran Horsemen though. Holy heck, they're really. Oh, this is really bad. That's really not good. We'll pop this on them, make them a little weaker. Is this Morgar? It is Morgar, so. Oh no. Get out of there, buddy, get out. Oh no. What are you guys doing? Yeah. We can hit him with that, and then we're just not able to get rid of those guys. Holy heck. Oh, but we did get rid of them, which is at least something. On the bright side, we've almost hit our Realm of Souls, which is going to give us, you know, we're getting that clown over. I should have pushed this guy in there as well a lot earlier. We're going to summon that over there. We get a rear charge in over there. And we're just going to keep firing. We got the Minotaurs out of there now. We can just, we're doing good. Morgar's being a pain in the posterior, but, you know, it's alright. It's alright. You guys need to withdraw. You need to shift. You need to get in there. And run, Forrest, run. Oh, god dang it. Why aren't you guys in here? Is there something wrong with the audio? That's weird. Give me 1 sec. Oh, my opponent said GM. Okay. Give me 1 sec. My opponent said GM. Give me 1 sec. Hello? Is this working better, or do I need to go back and completely probably shut down the stream? See if I can sort it out. Is this working better, or do I need to go back and completely probably shut down the stream? See if I can sort it out.